This was my last shot to claim the Midwest Classic title, and it all came down to this. Welcome to day number 2 of the 45th Midwest Classic. So if you guys did not see day 1, make sure to go back and watch day 1 so that you're, of course, now in the present tense. But if you don't want to watch that video, regardless, we are going in to the quarterfinals for our first match tomorrow. But before then, I basically gotta just like sit here and float 2 pounds. Because of course, 2 parts being 2 days of the tournament, and we have to make weight for the next day. Thankfully, we get a pound, which is amazing. But unlike you lucky high school guys who get an extra 2 pounds for Christmas, so jealous. We do not get any pound allowance unless it's, the next day. But if you guys are curious, after basically my second match yesterday, I weighed 145.5, so that was still about 3.5 pounds over. Now I just basically floated a pound since we got to the hotel and such, showered up. Gosh, it was such a long day, just feeling disgusting. But before we hop into the tournament, I gotta read a quote that my dad said, because I was like having a really tough time after my last match. If you know, you know, watch the past video. But basically, I just wrestled like a wussy in the final period. It was embarrassing. The quote is, "Crumple it up and throw it in the garbage and move forward." I love it. So no matter what happens in your wrestling tournament or life, things are gonna come up, right? It's gonna be frustrating. You're not gonna perform to the best of your abilities. But it's up to you what you do to it. It's how you react to it. You don't have to sit there and dwell on it and complain and just be like, wow, I should have done better. All you have to understand is that it happened, but now you can move past it. That doesn't have to happen again. Of course, there's reasoning behind it of why, at that time, why I did what I did, but that's how you guys can relate to your own lives in your own wrestling matches. So with that being said, let's get some sleep. Let's go to Midwest. Let's finish out the tournament strong, baby.
That kid 7-1, I think. Brody beat him? Brody beat him too? Who starts that far off to the front? Yeah, he does. Apparently he beat Easton last year. Let's get the major.
So into the semifinals once again. That match, of course, it's like the first one of the day. Usually, oftentimes, sometimes aren't the best, but I think regardless, really good in the attacks. As in, like, we always got to his leg towards the end. Like, we failed to capitalize on a lot of moves, which we really got the major. But I think that that turn off the net and takedown was, I mean, it was epic. I think that was the coolest takedown and return I've ever hit. So, but now into the semifinals versus a familiar face. So it's going to be fun. Just feeling grateful to be here, given the chance and opportunity to do this, you know, basically one more year. So let's get it. Be happy, be grateful, and let's go out and do this thing.
You're on top. Pincher, you're on top. You're careful.
Literally didn't ask us about
he's good at that. Timing it.
Looks like a little Power Ranger. Stop it, bro. Stop it. That's a good. Oh, does that kid hurt? Sit down. That kid is hurt. Oh my God. How did wow. Drop up. You can take a stall, you're good. awesome. Hey, Christian.
Well, you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, we won in the semis of Midwest, and this is like my favorite part because I envision myself winning, right? So we're taking off the shoes. Of course, that's why we brought the Golden Glories for the finals. So just talking about that match, I think, and I just get to the legs and I score and I capitalize. So I think it's just like having confidence that I can score on anyone and no one can score on me. And I feel like that's just a great mindset to have. I have my pre-match rituals. I do the same thing before every single match now, which I'm taking it like a more, I guess, religious approach to that. And basically I play like Phil Wickman, and then I go into Lola Montez for the last song right before I head off. And then we go out there and we do what we do. But now we got the final, so again, super grateful just to have the opportunity to compete here. My last year here, so taking advantage of it and having fun. Because when you're having fun, when you're grateful, you don't have anxiety, you don't have nerves, and that allows you to do the best that you can. So we'll switch shoes here and get rolling.
again.
Oh no.
That's all right. You know what? Feels good to be champ. I'll tell you a story. The first year I came here, went 0-2, barbecued. Second year, we went to the blood rounds, we got 8th. Next year we got 3rd, this year we win it. You know, being better, I think that's just, as simple as this, it's just wrestling, right? Being a better wrestler, but not only that, what are you eating? You know, what are you fueling your body with? What are you saying, the thoughts in your head? What's the music you listen to? Something this year, I talked about a little bit, but like calm music, getting completely calm, because you don't need to hype yourself up to be like, oh, I need to get ready to go, right? But how you practice, I put myself in that same environment. I have my routines of what I do, my checks, my balances, and you go out there and do it. But just really thankful, grateful. Shout out to Kelsey being here and her mom, so that's awesome. Also the first time anyone's came here to Indianapolis, but
We're secretly the good luck charm.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
But it's just like, it's cool because it's like, I'm happy, of course, you know, putting my glory in God too. So me and Kelsey have been super awesome, like having just a relationship with Jesus more. So that of course has helped me just put everything in perspective. But let's go, let's claim the award. Guys, I think we locked in the team score. Did we clinch? We just clinched.
The most recent one.
Uh-oh. Who's going on time?
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Look this way.
Uh-oh.
We'll face there and then we'll turn around.
Come on.
Well, we did it. After my 4th year of wrestling again and again at the Midwest Classic, you know, the first year I went 0-2. The second year, I was in the blood rounds and had an amazing match. I ended up placing. That was such a big deal for me. Then the next year, we just kept progressing, kept getting better. I ended up getting 3rd. I lost to the returning national champion in overtime. And I really believe that it's like, wow, I'm trusting the process. I know how good I can get. I know how good I am. I just need to prove it. I just need to show it. But for this year, to go into my senior year, full confidence, team is firing on all cylinders. We end up not only winning the individual title, which I wish I kind of had the plaque, but we're getting it like anti-rusted before it rusts. So shout out to Nick for that. But we ended up winning the team title. We ended up getting 2nd place last year. So to basically avenge last year's, but not only that, avenging basically our duel from previously when we lost to Augustana. Like, we know we are the best wrestling team in the country, and when we all believe it, like simultaneously, and really just go out there, have fun, just be firing, doing what we do, we're the best. And actually, I'll point this out in my journal here. Before we left, I made an excerpt in here, basically saying we're off to Midwest Classic, and I wrote down, I see myself, you know, getting the 1st place individual and team award. And then of course, Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm not saying everything you write down is gonna come to fruition, but what it can do is it can plant seeds all over your life. Closed mouths don't get fed. But if you have the power to ask, believe, and then receive, that's a very, very powerful tool that you can use. Now, in reading Proverbs 3, verse 5-6, it goes like this. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him and He will make your paths straight. You know, there's a lot of good things happening for me this year, like success-wise in wrestling, right? Everything is like clicking, everything is coming together. And it's easy to like thank God and be grateful when everything is going well. But what happens when things are not? Think about my previous years, like maybe high school, early on in college. I was, for my first 2 years of college wrestling, I was like 13 and 18, whatever it was. Everyone has different timings of when, let's say, they peak or somehow they reach some level of success, but you don't have to rush God's plan because God's plan is always better than your plan. So if you guys are going through tough times, nothing seems to be working, whether that be, you know, in your relationships or life or wrestling, God has a timing of making things work out for you in the best way possible. And even just believing that, don't you think that's a better thing to believe in than the opposite? There's this quote of 2 people, there's 2 different kinds of thinking. One is that nothing is a miracle, and then 2, everything is. But I really think it just all falls back on, you know, gratitude. Being in the attitude of gratitude to, no matter where you are, be present in the moment, and, you know, all there is this time that we have now. And I think if you wake up every single day, you know, for years on end, and you know, you really capitalize on what you want to do, you really have a vision and purpose set forth, you know, I think good things will happen. So this has been amazing. I cannot wait to, you know, watch back, you know, these videos in, you know, 10 plus years time and reminisce, if you will. But this was the 2024 Midwest Classic vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons. Please like if you guys did enjoy the video, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you guys next video.
Let me know if you're on skate, rolling with a gang, totally, man, you shake, totally with a gang.